Time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers going to come out throwing. This is caught by Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Panthers at 11 and 3 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to
go. Design as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Touchdown Panthers. Mike Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line. Let's go.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
You look at this Carolina defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. That one deep for London.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 58 yards. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To throw is Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pickup there of 22. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 3.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And a very determined run there as they take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down. They'll go again with Sanders. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 2nd and 9. A wants to change the play here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 5-yard line.
Second and 9 now. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete.
Down the right sideline.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it second down and 11. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Now inside the 25.
And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there for Carolina. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
They run with Sanders off the option.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now it's Rodgers.
Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
And he loses the football the second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
We'll get this to about the 38.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38 now, here's a second and 7.
Here's Rodgers. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. That's number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
On second down, Ritter. Pass complete to Akers on the out route.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
But now it's 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Wants to try to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Now Ritter to throw on first down.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. You got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And this is taken in at the 5.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw taken in by Miller.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ritter from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ritter back to throw.
Flush to his right.
Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 38 yards.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Falcons 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other. He's got him in, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Beckham will go in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Second down throw coming for Ritter. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off Byron Jones.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
Another run here with Sanders. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason.
Odell Beckham Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down. Here's Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Hey, 626.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
50.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. Beckham. Touchdown, Falcons. Odell Beckham. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
The score, Panthers 35, Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And it's fielded at the 34. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
Ritter now on second down.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Ritter on first and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early's opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
180 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Another run with Sanders.
I like it. I like the call. Instead of an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. Got him in on the right Sanders. Touchdown! Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further. And oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something? Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Ritter.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Ritter looks to throw it. That's caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Inside, a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Ritter.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello? And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2.
Here's Ritter.
Eluding the pressure right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
So they'll accept that penalty.